Alright, so we are back. Oh yeah. I'm adjusting the microphone because I decided to do a new recording style where I play the game. Let me adjust the sound too while we're at it. Turn this up so I'm recording the audio and the video separately so that they'll be lined up perfectly. And we're hoping that I think I sound better too doing it this way. So we'll see. We'll see what you think in the comments. Speaking of comments, minus all the spam that I got from somebody in the last video, the comments almost tripled that of what we were getting before. And that is what's up. You guys did an awesome job. Also recording the audio like this, just by the way, it doubles as a timer, so I don't have to open the browser and do all of that. So I'm going to temporarily put my building materials. No, the gravel is staying here. The raw chicken go in the furnace. And put away the mob items that I inadvertently collected. Put my flowers miscellaneously away. They're plantables, of course. There. Now I'll put the seeds there. These wheats can go here. And then of course I'll test this theory out that I had about the gravel. Yeah, see how it collects? If you just put a single one and it goes where you want it to. Okay, so we're good with that. You know I'm going to collect more as we go through this. But I have to do some infinite chickens first, because I have a crap ton of eggs. I would like to use said eggs to make even more chickens. Let's try it again. Well, let me sleep first. Then we'll try it again. Alright. Yeah, now it doesn't matter how much the game lags. My voice will line up with what's happening on the screen perfectly every time. For example, collecting all these eggs, it'll make the sound, and my voice will match, and yeah, I should have done this a long time ago, but I didn't. Alright, chickens! It's time to make a hole in the floor here, where you chickens will fall back down if you go over this spot. Why am I doing this? Well, it's simple, really. Whoa, I'm gonna get pushed. Chicken. Yeah, you're happy, huh? I had to knock you right out of this farm. Anyway, the reason I'm doing this is so they'll recycle themselves. That way, if I get a bunch up here, they'll fall back down. Also, I can do this, and I can make more chickens without worrying about them falling out of the thing. Looks like I'm not making too many though. There's one. Just gotta keep hitting them, right? Yeah, if you hit the other chickens, it seems like the eggs do more in the line of actually creating more chickens. Yeah. Gee, there's gonna come a point where it's actually gonna be impractical to even do this. I'm gonna have to do a rapid click or something like that, you know? Something crazy like that. So let's get out of here. It's starting to stink in this place, man. It smells like a barn out here. Ugh. And fortunately, I don't have to clean up after the chickens. That's a really good thing. But you never know, right? Notch might get evil and make you clean up after the chickens. I wouldn't be too big of a fan of that if he did. Troll face. So what's happening in this episode? Well, now that we did the infinite chickens, it's time to gather some serious cobblestone and... ah, crap. I didn't mean to fall like that. Oh well. What I'm going to do this is to just go around this area here. So I was going to dig this anyway, because I need to get it so that I can make an infinite bone generator. Doesn't necessarily have to be EXP anymore. Well, this is already cobblestone, so I might as well mine this. But yeah, you know, it's probably practical now that I'm thinking about it if I take make a mine that is a little bit more formidable, meaning that it should really be like, yeah, up here near my house. That way I don't have to go very far to get to it. When I want more cobblety, I can just go and get it. It's a good plan, I think. It's a good plan. Yeah, a lot of comments last video, which is great. I got over 80 comments so far and 8 new messages. That's kind of average right now, but it's still great. You guys did a great job in hearing my plea. And who was it? Somebody said that I mentioned Anime Girl a lot, so I should something or something. Anyway, the point was I was going to mention them instead, like 50 times in this video, but I forgot to write down the name. I think it was Noob Pooner. Yeah, that's who it was. So Noob Pooner, since you decided to call me out on that, you get the spotlight this video, troll face. But I am going to work more on DORAD, or the DORAD is what it should be called, the Department of Research and Development, or the DRD, as it could be. Now, the idea behind this is that we're going to do kind of the same thing that they were doing in Pandora, which is the extraction thing. And it's not really something, it's kind of frowned upon by members of the Minecraft world, so hopefully the people that live in that village on the other side of the hill aren't going to find out about this, because what I'm doing is not exactly, moral or ethical in any way. Kind of like stem cell research. Some people believe it's a farce. Some people believe it has great scientific and biomedical positives. And both sides are probably right, but the facts remain. I'm just playing Minecraft, and what I'm about to do tips on inhumanity or inhumane acts of research. But I'm only hurting myself. I don't have anything else to test the experiments on, so I've got to use myself as the subject. But this is kind of a spoiler, but you'll learn about it in Pandora early on, or Pandora 2, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. You'll get it right away. But the idea is called extraction, and what they're doing is taking the people of the world and they're turning them into blocks. That like the blocks I'm mining right now. Yeah, they could have been people that used to live in this world, but they turned them into resources and took the blocks and just threw them out, and those blocks eventually reformed themselves through general terraformation into the mountains and valleys and all the stuff that you see. Because they are, I guess you could say they're souls, I guess is the best way to describe it. So that's kind of the idea behind it. And Donicus Labs was actually trying to research other methods of obtaining resources beyond extraction, because Aurora City scientists got tired of waiting for them to produce results, so they went ahead with their extraction program so that they could get more resources, because they ran out. And people had to go so far to get resources after a long time. It's kind of like what would happen in Minecraft if you ran a server so long that you just ran out of stuff. Would you migrate? Or if you had a grand city, where would you get your stuff from? They're going to buy it from other civilizations. They were the only one as far as they knew. So instead of outsourcing, I mean, you're talking you had to run tens of thousands of blocks to get resources, and they couldn't do it anymore. So they decided, we're gonna turn our people into resources and eventually into blocks. So they had a procreation program and an extraction program, and it was just a real sick mess. That's kind of the theme behind Pandora 2, is this extraction idea. But I'm just going to do that on a small scale, and I'm going to use myself and only do a partial extraction so that I can create this new player that I want to make, so that I have a companion in this world and I won't be so lonely. I'm really just doing it for myself, but we're hoping that someone else can benefit from it. And I'm not doing anything wrong because I'm only testing it on me. I'm not going to do it on anything else, like any other animals or anything like that. you know, what purpose would that serve? So that's what's gonna go on. And like I said, we were gonna spend this episode cobblestone mining, or cobbly mobbly bobbly hobbly stone mining. And I'm almost done. After I dig out this layer, I should have about 5 or 6 stacks of it. And of course, with this pick the way it is, its strength and power are just incredible. I know I can get an even more powerful pick, but you know what this is right now is definitely sufficient. So let's grab the leftovers, and I got more than I bargained for. Looks like 8.5 stacks. Well, that's freaking sweet. So you know what that means. We gotta go down into the basement and heat it up. Oh, I can't go that way, can I? No, I cannot. As they say in old Canada. My Canada. Crap, you know what? I don't have enough coal for this job. Son of a bee. I must go get some. Gee, I wonder which way I haven't been yet. Well, I've been back here, kind of. Oh, is this a stray chicken? It is. He laid an egg for me. Gave me 2 feathers, meat, experience, and boo, yeah. Yeah, I've been over here. But I need to find some coal because I'm completely out. Of course, I suppose I could melt down all those tree trunks, right? That's kind of, that would take a while. Here we are. Let me eat up some of my chickens. Ow. Oh, would you look at that. I fell right on top of some. Let me just dig this out, and I'll grab even more cobbly stone as I'm doing this. Hopefully I find a couple of good veins, and I don't have to spend a ton of time finding coal, because coal, yeah, that's not really what I'm into. Troll face. Alright, let's go over here and see what we can see. Oh, some iron. Might as well grab that while we're here, right? Because I'm probably going to need iron in the future for other things. Don't really know what they are yet, but you will. Yeah, digging out the iron. Where that coal at? Looks like the night is approaching once again. Well, I may have to light it up. That's alright, though. I can explore a cave if it's for science. Oh, yeah. I will do more house and door ad building, though, don't worry. I'm not going to spend the whole episode mining. That would be cheap. You guys come back to be entertained, not to watch me mine. I could do that in my own games. My single-player adventure that I really don't play these days. I just do this in Pandora 2, and that's it. I don't got time for nothing else. I don't want time for nothing else. I like doing these things. Ow. Broke my leg on that one, most likely. Yeah. Nice jump. Is that it? What the? That's interesting. I didn't realize this. Huh. Well, in that case, I don't think I've been down here yet for coal mining. I think I just went down here to explore, but I never actually got to the mining part of it. Maybe I did. Perhaps. It's a conundrum. Ah, here we go. I remember saying at this point I would leave this for later. Well, it's later, troll face. But why only some? Not all. Normally if I said I was going to get a vein, I'd just do it right then and there, and I wouldn't leave anything else, but this time it was different. Okay then. Maybe there's some over here. How many do I have anyway? 44? It's closer. I didn't really want to get rid of all that wood that I got though, because that wood was purposeful. Oh my goodness. You're not getting the best of me, skeleton. You are though, chicken. I could not find ye. Can now though. That thing's gonna look so boss when it's done. Holy crap, it's the noise chickens, blah. Go back in here and collect more eggs. See, now I can just drop down here and start the collecting. I don't have to to worry about all that. There was a suggestion made to me that I'm thinking about doing. It was by iOS X Phone. I read this and I thought, no, wait a minute, they might be onto something. Basically, they thought it would be a cool idea if I made the chickens in the basement also. So if like I had this, but they were able to go down into the basement, that actually could work. Because there's more eggs even. That's my average. Just running by this thing, I collect over 50 eggs at a time. And they just keep laying them. Well, I'll just keep hatching them then. We'll do a double infinite chickens. You'll get your worth this episode since I did some mining. Yeah, there we go. We'll get rid of this. Put it back. Well, my farm is completely done. 100%, except for the ones that I lost over here. Alright. Time to get a melting. I have enough coal for this right now, but I'll have to go on a coal mining excursion sometime in the future and really bust them out. Okay, so that has begun. And here we go. And there we go. So I can do 6 stacks. I really shouldn't stand in front of the furnace like that. I'm going to burn myself. There we are. I never put the ventilation system in here. It's getting a little warm. I'll be okay. I'll survive. 12 days. And put more of the rest of these materials down here. This is temporary stuffs, you know. Comedy stone and all that. It is getting a little warm. Alright. Okay, so the first house, Anime Girl suggested windows and a dark green floor. So let me go to bed. While that stuff is cooking, I'll gather the dark green dye that I'm gonna need for this, and I'll grab the wool up. I do have cactuses, so not too worried about that. But you gotta burn the cactus into dye. So, oh, I did have more coal. Cool. So there's that, and then I'll put 2 of these to melt it all down. Because I only have a billion cactuses in my backyard. So while that's cooking, I'll go get the black dye from some, oh, hello, unsuspecting creeper. Yeah, bam, bam. Oh, failure. What is gunpowder and experience, man? What gives? No matter. I just, that's a random egg. Oh, I see. All my stray chickens are bringing forth their fruits of my labor. Running out here, I should be able to see some squids before very long. They usually appear pretty close by. Usually. There we go. Grab some ink sacs. Wow, I actually need ink sacs. I think that was her intention all along, is to force me to use an item that I have yet to use in this series. 340 videos later, Sorvius uses an ink sac. These 1 hit, I'm pretty sure. No, they 2 hit. There we go. That's experience, right? So grab you. And run away! Nice. That should be enough. Should be. We're hoping. I don't see any more squids in the general vicinity. Although sometimes they do pop up in the most unlikely of places, like these lakes. It's pretty funny when they do. What the? I don't even. There we are. Let me out. Wow, that's gonna be pretty mean looking. Alright. So coming back here, I should really build a temporary workbench out here. I know I have one in the house, I think. Yeah, there's one in there already, but I'll put another one out here just for the heck of it. And that'll be a really good thing. And I need the cactus. And some glass, of course. For the windows. Go to bed. Take the grass. The cactus. Alright. Alright, put this in here and this in here. Oh, I guess it is good dark green by default. Interesting. Okay, then. That means I do need more cactuses to roll. Well, I know where to get those. So it's a grass-colored floor. Interesting. Alright then. And also, I've thought about something else you can do if you stay active. If you don't like the way your house is, you can always get an upgrade after some time. So, if it's not totally to your liking, we can change it. Don't worry. There's one of the. Alright, a little bit more, a little bit more. Few more. I should actually build a cactus farm if I'm going to start using green, right? For right now, we'll take these. Hope you guys don't mind. Didn't think so. Troll, the epic troll. Trolling everywhere. Trolling under there. You thought I was going to say underwear, didn't you? Well, that wouldn't make much sense. But it would still be hilarious. Guess I'll burn through here while I'm at it. Grab a couple of more pieces of sand since I'll need more glass. See, this is starting to look nice already over here. From a distance, I should say. When I get a better graphics card, I can turn up the fog and then, you know, make more awesome. Oh wait, this is only supposed to be too wide. So there's going to be kind of a little cul-de-sac thing over here with some houses. And the road's then going to go this way. This is be an intersection. I have yet to put the street signs, but I will. I have to look over the comments yet and see what those street signs are. I also decided that these are not going to be wood, but instead they're going to be the regular plank wood. Just like this. Now the reason for this is there's going to be a ceiling in here. That, yeah. Just like this. A regular plank ceiling. So the house is actually 3 units high, but you can't actually tell right at the moment. And anyway, girl, I think that there is a zombie below your house. Just saying. I didn't mean to build this on an ancient burial ground, but that's what it's looking like. Not sure what that's all about. Troll face. Let's get rid of this grass, which I can use to fill in the other areas, by the way, when the time comes. And we need a threshold block. Oh wait, that's supposed to be green too. We get this. Oh, this is rather nice. Here we are. And I have to, yeah, 1 copper. Isn't that fantastic? Looks like I gotta grab a furnace. Is there any more over here? Just wondering. Yes, there is. What? Oh, that's the scaffolding. I don't need that anymore. Dinner time! Yum, 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 yum. It's really defined property, so you guys know what your extents are, but this is kind of my thing too, so I can make it how I please with your inputs. Here we are. As I'm running by, I'll fill some of this in. Just doing a little bit at a time. As long as the landscape is considerably different from when I started at the beginning, we're good. Oh my, yes, that's plenty. Let's put the rest of this coal in here. Begin to melt that down. And now I can grab the brick block. It's hot down here. Oh, I can't stay down here very long. It's warm. Okay. Okay. We're going. Ooh. Okay. Oh, that is tough. I had more here. I had these stone bricks, but I'm gonna just turn these full stacks into stone bricks. There we go. And then the rest of these flat stones I'll keep that way just in case I need them. I should probably bring a chest and put it out there, but yeah, so the ink sacks are still useless. I didn't have to use them, but I will one day. Of course, I need more chickens. I don't think I have quite enough. Put them with the health food. I still not have enshrined my golden apple, but that's alright. We'll get to it. Should make some giant shrooms in the area. What do you think? Make it really cool looking. But for right now, we're going to not do that because there's only a few minutes left, and I still have to work on Dorad stuff. Yeah, so... oh, I also need some more clay melted down. Oh. I gotta get out of here. Whoa, no, get back down there. Okay. Ah, that was nuts. Alright, it's gonna be more than 10. That's alright, though. I want to put this stuff in here. I'm gonna put these in here just to start it off. 'Cause I don't really know what else. Put this here. There we go. And we need a bed at least. So I put these down. I ran out of planks. Alright, grab some more. That's why I have it. Go in here. Blah, blah, blah. And blah, blah, blah. So I did have more. I'm such a moron or a schmuck, as I would say. Grab a few more of these. Make a few more of these. And there we are. Alright. So we're almost there. Hey, how'd you get out? Well, you're dead, so I don't worry about it. Trophies. I do a lot of that anymore, don't I? Alright, so we can fill in a slightly larger area. Almost got it. So I'll just put the bed here for now. I'm going to move that to the corner of the room. And let's make a nice window right here in the side of the thing. Because that was the request. There we go. It'll make more sense once the floor is in there. And then I'll add like this so you can see out the front. And I'll put a window on the side. Just like that. Lots of windows. And then maybe window in the back so you can see in the backyard. Or maybe a door into a backyard thing. Who knows. But his house is shaping up nicely. I like it. And of course, let's see here. Another person wanted cedar. I'm gonna have to skip that for now. I'll do more houses in the next video because I want to get some Dorad stuff going on here. Oh yeah, I needed to make more flat stone. That was the reason I saved that smooth stone. But we want to put this stuff here so we can finish this at least. So we're just flying through this, jumping from task to task effortlessly. And what I think I'm going to do is make a big dome ceiling on this. So I'll make this even with the front of the thing. And then I'll make a border, maybe out of the cracked block. And then put a big dome ceiling in the center and do some kind of dome art like they did on those ancient Roman buildings or something like that. That was something I learned from my art history, can come in handy because I really didn't like that class at all. I don't care about art history. I understand its value in understanding the times, but I like creating new things. I don't like to go off of existing projects. So that's that. And then we'll have to start making the roof part here. And I'll just kind of cover all this up. This is actually going to create a temporary mob spawner. Day or night, this thing is going to be infested until I get lights in there. But I kind of want it to be dimly lit. Like maybe I'll light it up with redstone torches and have the big lights up in the cathedral ceiling part of it, because that just would, I think, would make it look more sciencey, more interesting. All right, let's at least get the roof on this thing, and then yeah, it'd be an awesome time. But yeah, I gotta go collect some more cedar wood too, because the one person wants their house made out of cedar like mine. And that's just what I'm calling it. It doesn't have to be cedar. You can call it pine wood if you want to, because they are supposed to represent pine trees. You know, that's entirely up to you. But I like my skeeter. Alright, so here's how we do this. Here's how we fast build. I take this and I do a crouch walk against the end of this thing, and I make a walkway like this. This is how we do, like I said, speedy building. Love this. Some of you might have already done this. Then we take our walkway, we get up to the edge of it just so we can see this, and then we go, whoops, all the way across, just like that. And if you're good, you can get it on a single shot, and you can just build roofs, especially flat roofs, get built really, really fast with this method. If you don't have any plugins or anything like that that you use. For, wow, I killed all of my jeepers. That's crazy. Alright, let's put some metallic fence up here, shall we? Make it look really ominous. Just kind of do this sort of thing here. There we go. This whole place just says keep out, right? Well, don't worry, I'm the only one here so far. But if everything goes according to plan, you're going to see this series take a wild turn for the awesomer. Alright, so I didn't get the whole roof on because I ran out of stone brick, but that right there is, yeah, that's going to be really cool with the central tower thing going on. Oh, hey, zombie. Oh, I just broke some armor. Huh, interesting. Alright. And no windows. No windows are going in the lab. That's not a true mad scientist thing. A creeper almost blew it up. Although I think stone brick and brick are really resistant against explosions, so that's a really good thing. Alright, so we made some progress. I am excited. One thing I will do, though, while I'm here and before I end the video, is put this door on here. Just so the house has a door. Ah, there we are. How quaint. You can go inside, and I think I'm going to sleep in Anime Girl's bed. Hope she doesn't mind, troll face. So yeah, I'm going to go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video where we will finish the week strong. And as always, don't forget to watch these videos a lot, because Saturday bonus is based on the view count for this week, and we're going to see if we make an improvement. But I think the answer is yes. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Oh yeah.